with me to so many states. I wore it with another boy in my bed. You know there's a screw loose in my head. Did you move to California? Don't say I didn't warn you. Take it from me, you can't outrun yourself. Go on trips or hide in Portugal. Didn't think I'd love you more, but maybe that's not love at all. I see you're trying to be someone online now. You got a new photo and grew your hair out, but I bet your bones still ache in Sacramento, and you're alone like wherever you go. And I don't mean that to be cruel. I know it's true, 'cause I'm just like you. Did you move to California? Don't say I didn't warn you. Take it from me, you can't outrun yourself. Go on trips or hide in Portugal. Didn't think I'd love you more, but maybe that's not love at all. Oh, I should win the Pulitzer for the stories I tell the bartender. My comedic timing is biting, and I describe you really nicely. If it's a given, now I play. You know I had the biggest heart, but now I'm so tart and filled with fear. And why do I feel like you're still here? Did you move to California? Don't say I didn't warn you. Take it from me, you can't outrun you. Say yeah, yeah. I fled Chicago, I changed my story. I'm made of holes, angelic glory, all alone in New York again. But this time it'll never end. This time it'll never end. You can't outrun yourself. You can't outrun yourself. I can't outrun myself. Oh, I can't outrun myself. Oh, you can't outrun yourself. No, no, I can't outrun myself.
Yeah.
Thank you. Hey guys. So I'm Lachaga, but you can call me Rachel if you want. I think we all know each other. So, hi. Thanks for being here. Okay, make some noise for real. Huge thank you to Alex Sophia for opening up the show. We're both on our music making journeys now after long hiatuses, so it's super special to do the show together. And thank you to Berlin for having us. Please tip your bartenders. You know how it goes. If you liked that song, it's actually coming out in a few weeks on Friday, April 4th, which also happens to be my birthday. So you're all invited to the release show, birthday show. Literally anyone here right now gets an invite. And it that song is gonna have has live drums and a full kind of bandy sound in the actual recording. So stay tuned. Yeah, tonight we're gonna be going through a few different songs, or all of the songs on my upcoming EP that's gonna come out over the summer. And I would say that an overarching theme of some of these songs is what if they invented a man who stayed? You know what I mean? What if that happened? Because I haven't experienced it. No, we're cool. Get closer. Get closer. This next one just came out a few weeks ago. It's called The Edge of Me. And if you know it, please sing along. You write about leaving, and I write about being left. So I guess it makes sense that you moved back out west, and I'm starving nothing, so I feed myself with sadness. Romantic, sentimental, I do this every time. I want to be fought for, but I'm the one on the front lines. Oh, it left me with your baggage. It's in my apartment. And I know loving is my strength, so why does it feel like a curse? I move forward, they all run. Could it be in the lonely one? Who am I to deny a pattern? Statistically, I'm 0 for 4. Why bother trying anymore? Nobody stays. Once I want them, they jump off the edge of me. They just want to blaze free. It's my fault for making you a relic in my home. Your sister's book on my nightstand, and I'm wearing your clothes, but I'm normal. I'm so normal. I tell myself. But I'm the one before the one. I'm the one to do your test drive and have a little joyride fun. But I've got faulty brakes rolling the hard way down. And I know loving is my strength, so why does it feel like a curse? I move forward, they all run. Could it be in the lonely one? Who am I to deny a pattern? Statistically, I'm 0 for 4. Why bother trying anymore? Nobody stays. Once I want them, they jump off the edge of me. They just want to blaze free. Naively swim to any lost ship. My concern always beats my logic. Should have known that they're all riderless, heartthrob and robbed by pirates. I move forward, I'm so done, tired of being the lonely one. Maybe someday I'll break the pattern. They might run, but I won't chase, and I know they'll always backspace. And by then, I've forgotten their names. They jump off the edge of me. They dive off the edge of me. Oh, we're synchronized off the edge of me. 'Cause I just want to blaze free. Thank you. So, do you ever look at an ex's Instagram? Why are you guys silent? Like, don't lie to me that you all do that.
Guilty.
Yeah. Thank you. Giggle louder, okay? Yeah, so like, that sort of happened, you know, like I was really good about not doing that, and then as we were recording these songs recently, this relationship has been over for like a year and a few months, by the way, that most of the set tonight is about. And you know, sometimes that's how it goes, right? But when we were recording these songs, I was like really feeling it, like I was remembering the relationship, obviously, so I had a little look-see at the Instagram. But then I had a little look-see at his Instagram following, like what, I'm supposed to not do that? I'm supposed to not know everyone you follow, even though we've been broken up for a year? That's crazy. Right? It was so normal of me. And you know, I saw some stuff I didn't like, and then I went to the Spotify and I saw some stuff I really didn't like, and then I wrote this next song, so it was all worth it. And I'm interested in some audience participation for this next one. In the bridge, because I looked at the Spotify, so I was like obviously going to judge like the new playlist that he made for the new girls. So there's a moment, obviously, there's a moment in the bridge where I'm going to talk about the music, and I'm going to say, Bloody Valentine, Elliott Smith, you're so fucking predictable, it makes me sick, yuck. And then we're all gonna say yuck together, okay? And if, so it's like, it goes like, you're Bloody Valentine, Elliott Smith, you're so fucking predictable, it makes me sick, yuck. Just like that. And like sort of in like the intonation of like Daisy and Mario Party, if you're familiar, like, yuck, like, yes, okay? This is called Growth Spurt. Forfeit my ability to commit. Looks like you drained every last ounce of it. I can see it now, how you victimize. You're telling her how you ruined my life. I ruined what was mine, all on my own, yeah. Sure, you never really had a home yet. You make that your whole life. I try to live in spite of it. I'm home alone, who's gonna stop me from looking backwards, from acting a fool? You're like a shadow, like an echo, like a riptide, and I'm lost in the whirlpool. You charming skeleton, you ghostly gentleman, can you really not be alone? Wonder when you're gonna grow out of it, have a growth spurt and grow a backbone. Probably shouldn't have called him. And you have someone new and I'm so jealous. It's a medieval sword match in my stomach. Of course she looks just like me, I look like the one before. I'm throwing up at my feet, I'm spitting up your lore. I'm home alone, who's gonna stop me from looking backwards, from acting a fool? You're like a shadow, like an echo, like a riptide, and I'm lost in the whirlpool. You charming skeleton, you ghostly gentleman, I think I'm just making it worse. Wonder when I'm gonna grow out of this, have a growth spurt and break this curse. Oh, you're Bloody Valentine, you're Elliott Smith, you're so fucking predictable, it makes me sick. Yeah, I'm so bitter, baby, I'm salty licorice, I'm that old bar bathroom's bowl of mints. Oh, I see everything, I have eyes in my fingertips, and I look sexy as I'm perishing. I'm home alone, who's gonna stop me from looking backwards, from acting a fool? You're like a shadow, like an echo, like a riptide, and I'm lost in the whirlpool. It's blank space again, I cry on stage again. Oh, I write you in and out and in again. We were a circus show, we were an unremarkable flock. You're a tough act to follow, and I'm a hard pill to swallow. Wonder when I'm gonna go out of this, have a growth spurt. Well,
Yeah!
Wasn't that fun?
right, yeah, exactly. Yeah. This next one is another one from the EP that's going to come out in the summer. I'm going to Texas this week, and this next song is like sort of a country like yeehaw vibe, like sort of an Americana vibe. So I'm like channeling this energy as I fly to Texas. It's called Alleyway. Leaving is easy, remaining is hard. I'm still on that hammock in the side yard. 150 days since I've been touched, 150 more with any luck. It's been a while since anyone's walked down my alleyway. It's been a while since anyone's asked me to stay. Southbound train, I met a man Savannah. I thought of you when I saw his hair and his bandana. I asked him when he thinks the healing will start. He turned and looked and said, well, honey, how's your heart? I'm an iceberg, but I'm covered in scars. Become a regular at a shitty bar. They know me too well for my comfort, but they won't remember me when I'm 6 feet under. It's been a while since anyone's walked down my alleyway. It's been a while since anyone's asked me to stay. Southbound train, I met a man set for Savannah. I thought of you when I saw his hair and his bandana. I asked him when he thinks the healing will start. He turned and looked and said, well, honey, how's your heart? A rambling woman, I've been many places. I've worn many faces and I solved many cases. A nowhere woman, oh, I move in empty spaces. I cover all my bases and I've drank my share of cases. It's been a while since anyone's walked down my alleyway. Been a while since anyone's asked me to stay. Southbound train, I met a man set for Savannah. I thought of you when I saw his hair and his bandana. I asked him when he thinks the healing will start. He turned and looked and said, well, honey, how's your heart? Slow fade out.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. That one's kind of like silly. It's like a little ditty, you know, like a little, just a little like you can do like a little jig to it. Like there's endless possibilities with that one. So, anyone listen to the new Lady Gaga album that came out on Friday? I wasn't originally going to do a cover tonight, but then I felt that I needed to. Well, I had another idea, and then I like was listening to this album, and I was like, I was gonna do like a sad cover, and I was like, wait, no, I'm like fun and flirty this year, so I'm gonna I'm gonna channel that energy into the set. So I learned this yesterday, and I'm already getting nervous about remembering the lyrics. So just like we're all friends, you know. If I mess it up, don't hate me, you know. What is it called? It's called "How Bad Do You Want Me." I should probably drink water.
It's just like, you know, Lady Gaga vocals. Like if I'm gonna try to like do that, I should probably be hydrated. Anyways.
Good girl in your dreams is mad you're loving me. You wish that she was me. How bad, bad do you want me? You're not the guy that cheats. I'm afraid that she might leave. Something I remember. How bad, bad do you want me? You like my hair and my ripped up jeans. You like the bad girl I got in me. She's on your mind all the time, but I got a tattoo of us last week. Even good boys bleed. How bad do you want me? You hate the crush, but you love the rush, and it's you hate the crush, but you love the rush, and I make your heart weak every time she's in your brain. When you lay when I wanna kiss you tonight. Oh, guys, tonight it's gonna cause a scene. How bad do you want me? Alright, it's fine. You panic in your sleep, and you feel like such a creep. But with your eyes closed, you might peek. So hot, hot that you can't speak. You're so fucked up with your crew, but when you're all alone, it's true. You know exactly what we do. How bad, bad do you want to? 'Cause you like my hair and my ripped up jeans. You like the bad girl I got in How bad do you want me? You hate the crush, but you love the rush, and I'll make your heart weak every time she's in your brain. But you hear my name, and I'm here to kiss you in real life. I'm gonna cause a scene. How bad do you want me? Oh, 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 you like a good girl. Oh, 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 you want a good girl bad. Oh, 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 you make a bad girl. Oh, 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 you make a bad girl mad. Psychotic love theme. How bad do you want me? 'Cause you like my hair and my ripped up jeans. You like the bad girl I got in me. She's on your mind like all the time. But I got a tattoo of us last week. Even good boys leave. How bad do you want me? 'Cause you hate the crush, but you love the rush, and I'll make your heart weak every time she's in your brain. You hear my name, and I'm here to kiss you in real life. Gonna cause a scene. How bad do you want me? Oh, 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 you like a good girl. Oh, 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 you like a good girl bad. Oh, 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 you love a bad girl. Oh, you make a bad girl mad. Psychotic love queen. How bad do you want me? I'm sweating. Okay. It's fine. Ooh, was that enjoyable?
Yes.
Just checking, you know. So after I like went through this relationship that a lot of the songs are about ended last January, I kind of like shelved myself for a few months. Some people were witness, you know, to that slightly. Or like I tried to shelve, but you know, and then like the summer rolled around and I was like, oh my God, I should like get back out there. And like much to the dismay of my close friends, I was like, what if I did the casual dating thing? And they were like begging on their hands and knees, like, please don't do that. You can't do that. And I was like, well, that sign can't stop me because I can't read, so it's fine. And then I'm like jumping through like Carrie Bradshaw level hoops to justify like my actions, you know? I'm like showing up to hang out with friends like, I couldn't help but wonder, are we all just destined to repeat the same patterns? And they're like, that's just you, girl. And I'm like, slay. No, it's not. It's not. It's not. It's not. This is called, so yeah, this is like the aftermath, trying to like get myself back out there. It's called Heart Remains. Being gawked at and talked at is not the same as being seen. Laughing with me, or at me, or something in between. A secret, a whisper, do you know that I'm ashamed? Gave a chance, touch of hands, something lost, nothing gained. Oh, I age, but my heart remains foolish, aching and splayed. Precipice of change, but I stay the same. I guess I like being in pain. Weak flesh, weak spirit, I'm so contradictory. Pursed lips, stomach flip, what have I done to me? I'm too human, I'm too fluent in acting like a clown. I say he'll regret it, he won't forget it, but my phone doesn't make a sound. Oh, I age, but my heart remains foolish, aching and splayed. Precipice of change, but I stay the same. I guess I like being in pain. Like a starving dog, I eat the crumbs. I'm feeling disrespected, but I play unaffected. Oh, a shining ego and a curved blade. Get it out of my body. Suddenly it's all foggy. Don't know where it starts or where I begin. Why do I allow deception on my skin? I age, but my heart remains of change, but I stay the same. Guess I'll try again at 28. I'm turning 27 in a few weeks, so the implication there is that I have a whole nother year of making questionable romantic choices. If you know anyone who's interested.
Oh my god, people are supposed to be laughing.
So, the resounding feedback that I've gotten from these men that I've tried to casually date in the past year has mostly been, seems like you want a relationship with me. It just like really seems like you want a relationship with me. And I'm like, I want a relationship, yeah, with my 6'2" ex, not with you. Sorry, idiot. Like what? But it's so annoying because it's like, you treat a man with basic human decency, right? You're kind to them. You're thoughtful of their time, the way I would be to any friend, to any colleague. And they act like I got down on one knee and proposed. They act like I got down on one knee and proposed. I'm like, I was just trying to plan something more than an hour in advance. I have a schedule, sorry. I'm like mean when the guy I'm using as a distraction thinks I'm in love with him. Oh. Okay, well, anyways, you know, it's just rough out there is basically what I'm trying to say. But like, you know, I could sit around and be annoyed, and I've done my share of that, but like, I try really hard to take myself not super seriously in life. I think life is too short to just be like overly serious and stoic all the time about things. So if you can't laugh at yourself, who are you gonna laugh at? I'm like, these choices that I've made are funny. You know, at the end of the day, it's funny. People move on after mistreating you. So they're not up in a room thinking about how they did me dirty. So why would I sit around and feel that way? I'm just gonna giggle and laugh. I want to giggle and laugh every day. Is that a crime? This is my favorite song of mine right now. It's called Used by You. I need to reel it in. Maybe this is how it begins. Told myself I wouldn't, but I did. I'm only human, you see. Not brave, boy, I'm so weak. I'm just staring at your fingers as you speak. The kind of guy who will play me. I squirm, toss and turn just furiously. I make the wrong choice every time. I know the culprit and it's white wine. Always flirting with these air signs. They just see me as an untapped mind. Oh, it's simple to behave. Why can't I just think it through? Impulsive to a fault, now I'm getting used by you. I'm in the car on the way. Next morning, L to the A. Probably not love. I'm killing time. Not settle once in my life. Ignore my friend's advice. Sorta wanna try it again after tonight. The kind of guy who will play me. I squirm, toss and turn just furiously. I make the wrong choice every time. I know the culprit and it's white wine. Always flirting with these air signs. They just see me as an untapped mind. Oh, it's simple to behave. Why can't I just think it through? Impatient to a fault, now I'm getting used by you. I should do the sensible thing, cause if I like you, that's a bad thing. My track record shows that my brain never knows what's wrong for me or good for me, who will fight with me or fuck with me. But I gotta say, unfortunately, I shouldn't have been let off a leash. I make the wrong choice every time. I know the culprit and it's blue eyes. Always flirting with these air signs. God, release me from these Geminis. I make the wrong choice every time. I know the culprit, it's my own I love that one. That one won't be on the EP because it's not about the same relationship. It's about like a much less interesting situation. But some distractions, you know. But sometimes that, you know, then you just write a song and then you're like, wait, it's all worth it.
Can you still see?
We're moving on to the last two songs of this set. Kind of into like the acceptance era, like what if I got over something era, or like what if I was able to look back at things with like complex emotions vibes, which like of course, you know, I do. Anyone else ever dated a basketball journalist from the Pacific Northwest, or is that just me? Was that an original experience, or like I'm just not sure, just asking. You know, I thought I was gonna be done writing about this guy, because obviously it's been over for a long time, but this is the most recent song I've written. I guess I'm happy for you. I was there for every draft. Now you hear me, I bet you laugh. I gave you my best edits. A little note, a little love. No one else compares to you, and no one else is from above. I'm so tired of talking about you now, but I can't stop. Never gonna move away, even though I did. Never gonna forget you all. Who am I to kid? Always gonna be in the rose garden. I silently root for your team to win. The curse hasn't been lifted. They were still connected. The universe played in my face, but I just have to accept it. And now somebody new is probably reading it too, and she's telling you you're such a genius, like I loved to do. And I'm so tired of talking about you now, but I can't stop. Never gonna move away, even though I did. Never gonna forget you, oh, who am I to kid? Always gonna be in the rose garden. I silently root for your team to win. I write my best from the abyss, but you never knew that, you never looked in. And I know I idealized it, but I'm gonna fly now and I won't miss. Never gonna move away, even though I did. You're a great player, but you're better as a concept. We walked around the rose garden, but you're in Cali now and I'm crashing out in Brooklyn. Never gonna move away, even though I did. Never gonna forget you, oh, who am I to kid? Escape the rose garden, but I still root for your team to win. Every time I pick up that cup of water, I'm like picking up a cup of water in a way that I never have before. My hands like doing weird things. Well, we're at the last song of the set tonight, and I just want to say thank you so much for being here. Give yourselves a round of applause. Give yourselves a round of applause. You know, to the people who have not known me that long and trusted me with like an hour of their time, I really appreciate it. And to the people who have known me for a long time and have seen the worst makeup you've ever seen in your life and the most questionable outfits and the weirdest, longest songs ever, thank you as well, because It really means the absolute world. Thank you to Alex for opening the show. And thank you to Berlin for having us. Please drink and tip your bartenders. This last song is called Good. Oh, that song before was called Rose Garden. Also, this song is called Good Damage, and the EP is going to be called Good Damage. And one thing about me, I'm gonna forgive you. You know, like I'm just gonna like forgive you probably. Like I'm a forgiving person to a fault. I think. But I'm never gonna dislike that part of myself because giving chances is, you know, I want to see the best in people, and I think. With relationships, when people are like, oh, it's a lesson that you learned, it's like, well, I don't really want to chalk up like a whole relationship to just like learning and growing. That feels like very minimizing, but it is true in a way, you know, and I want to look back on it with appreciation and understanding that for this particular one, more than half of it was really great. So like that's something to appreciate, and I have a lot to thank this man for. I know a lot about the Delta Dome and niche Canadian basketball players, which has been super helpful on work calls with people from Canada. They're like, whoa, why do you know about that guy? I'm like, 'cause I am cool. but you know, it's it's nice to look back and just be like, wow, I could feel really good in a relationship. I didn't know that was possible until this one, because all the ones before, that didn't happen. So yeah, it's complex, obviously, but thank you guys for being here. This is Good Damage. The pain's growing through my eyebrows. I let the roots tear through my chest. Thought I ripped it all out long ago. Cut it down so I could digest. You took handfuls of me, king of the living room. The best starting lineup you ever saw. Too bad we just missed the hoop. Can we move the timeline? Or can we go back? I wouldn't do anything different. For you, I always cut slack. Did it end the day it started? You know I love the whiplash. You hallucinate a feeling, and I mimic your laugh. I brush my teeth with careful precision. Circular movements scrape away. What's the feeling here I always chase? Will I make it to New Year's Day? You are all the things that are wrong with you. You are all the things that amaze. Guess I wasn't a risk worth taking. Yeah, I wasn't a heart worth breaking. Can we move the timeline? Or can we go back? For you, I always cut slack. Did it end the day it started? You know I love the whiplash. You hallucinate a feeling, and I mimic your laugh. You think that if you never made anything of yourself, and you got nothing out of the damage you felt. But that's not true. Of course I saw you, of course I know you kept my business only mine and the people in my lives. The gasps, the disbelief, the flights, the forlorn trees. You were really you, and I was really me. Can we move the timeline? Or can we go back? Wouldn't do a single thing different, babe. For you I always cut slack. Did it end the day it started? Do you just love the whiplash? Did I hallucinate your feelings? Do I remember your laugh? You think that if you never make anything of yourself, and you got nothing out of the damage you felt. But that's not.
Yeah. All right.
you.
Love you.
Thank you so much. I am Lachaga. You can find me with that. And The Edge of Me is streaming, and Outrun Yourself is coming out soon. And I love you all. Thank you. Drink alcohol.
Yeah.